Hey, it's Mark, RPM Tesla. We want to show you how to use our LED cup holder light pucks. Now these are really cool, they're a lot of fun, and they actually work, and they're waterproof, and they're motion sensing. So you've probably read all about them on the website. But let's take a first-hand look at what happens when you get it, just so you don't have to try to decipher this verbiage here, because it's pretty hard to understand. Anyway, I said it nicely. Let's take a look at what you get in the box. You get 2 pucks and you get an LED cord. This will provide super fast recharging if you don't want to wait for the solar cell to recharge. And again, the solar cells do recharge the battery that's built in, but they do it very slowly and they have to be in sunlight. So by having them in the cup holders might not be enough light. But anyway, let's take a look at it and show you how it works in the car. And again, they are turned off right now. To turn them on, you hold the button down. So now we're going to go into a little darker area and continue. All right, we're out of my car and let's show you guys how this works. So I'm going to turn off the dome lights in the car, but check out that backseat LED lighting. So in this car, I'm turning off the dome lights in the back and the front. So now you see we do have the interior ambient light kit installed in this Model 3, even though we have a bright light shining on it. So let's check out how these open up and how simple it is. Everything's written on the back, but again, listen to my instructions. It's a little simpler. This is your USB charging cord. This will charge the pucks really fast. So if you want to charge them fast, you simply plug it in one end, plug the other end in a USB port, either in your car or in your house, and it'll charge them up to the maximum, which will last a couple weeks. Right now you notice they're not lit up, they're not turned on. There is a protective film layer over the top of the solar cell. Again, this is the rechargeable solar cell. This solar cell will recharge the battery that's inside the puck, and you can put it right in the front windshield, right in direct sunlight to charge it fast. If you leave it in the cup holder, it will charge, but from experience, I've learned that it doesn't charge really fast if you have a lot of window tint in your car. So you may just want to stick it on the USB charger, throw it down in the cup holder. Okay, when you get your pucks, you're going to notice that they're not turned on. So you turn them over and you press on the button until you feel it click and hold down for 3 seconds, and they will flash once and light up. So now they're lit up, but in bright light, they might turn off. There you go. But in dim light, they come back on. So number one, they do sense motion. So they will not work if there's no motion and if it's dark. So I'm backing away from the light and I'm flashing through the colors till I get to a blue. And you scroll through the colors by just clicking on it. So one click, green, pink, purple, yellow, gray, pink, green, lime, cyan, white. Some people might just want white. Then you have a little light in your cup holders. So I'm going to show you what white looks like first, and then we'll change it over to blue. So let me turn this one back on. Again, these are fresh out of the box, so they might not be charged all the way. So that one flashed once. So this one does need to be recharged. Okay, or it's a little too bright, that's all it is. Okay, so now we're back to the green. Yeah, it's just a bright light. So I'm going to scroll through the color. Yeah, let's keep the light down. Okay, so now we have both pucks set to white. And they're waterproof, and they're motion sensitive, and they only work if it's dark or if it's not brightly lit. So if I get close to the iPhone, they turn off. If I get away, they light up. Cool? And the coolest thing is when they're in your cup holders, the neat part is that when you walk away from your car and your car does not move, they turn off. So after 15 seconds of no motion, they do shut off. So let's just throw them in the back here and show you guys what they look like. So this is a white interior, and this is the back of a Model 3 armrest, and you just leave them in there. That's it. You have a little added light in the back seat. If you get too close, it's going to turn off. If you want to make it match the blue, it's very simple to do that. You simply pull them out, reach on the back side, and scroll through the colors. There's blue. And grab the other one out. Do the same thing, and if we back up and if we turn off the light, you can see exactly how bright they are. And also with these are turned down all the way. These are ambient rear light LEDs that go in the USB ports. Again, these are turned down to the dimmest feature. And this is the blue and the cup holders. So again, when the light gets close, they'll turn off. And during the day, they're always turned off. And at night, they'll come on automatically. And they are waterproof and they're motion sensing, of course. So they will turn off if they sit still and there's no motion. So in the front seat of your Model 3, again, I have the interior blue ambient light kits. These are great. Just drop them down in here. Every time you put a cup on it, it lights the cup up. That's a real nice feature. And again, it just adds a little blue ambient lighting in the car. And as you can see, it's not overwhelming. It's not too bright. And they're a lot of fun. So again, let's go through the colors. Just one scroll. Green is pretty cool. Or you could just put them on white like we did in the back seat. This is like a turquoise. And then there's plain white. So they're a lot of fun. They're selling for as low as $20 a pair with free shipping. The red will match great if you've got the red lighting kit that we sell. And so will the purple. So we do sell the ambient interior lighting kit in red, purple, and blue. And these will match really cool. A lot of fun. The kids love them. So there's red, purple, and of course blue, if you have the blue. Thanks again for checking them out. These will make great stocking stuffers. And they're really cool. Again, most cars or newer cars have a lot of lighting in them. And the first time you get in a Model 3, it's pretty dark. We only have this one screen. And so it's nice to have some lighting here, lighting in the back seat, but nothing is shining down, lighting up the center console. So thanks again, checking them out. They're in stock. We're shipping out lots of them for Christmas. And lastly, you can turn them off, which is a nice feature too. It's just for some reason you don't want them on, you just want to leave them in the cup holder, or maybe you want to take them out and throw them in your armrest. You just hold the button on the back, count to 3, 1, 2, 3, they'll flash and they turn off. Pretty cool. Made of hard plastic, again with the solar cells on top. So now they will not come on, they will not turn on. You can still leave them in your cup holder until you want to use them. But if you leave them in the default on position, they'll always work at night and they will turn off during the day. And again, you might need to recharge them unless you don't have any tint in your car. Or I've also tried doing some experiments. Again, they turn on and scroll through the colors until you get to blue. I've also done some experiments putting them on the dashboard and letting them sit out in the sunlight. That recharges them very well. So you don't have to use the USB cord, but it does come with it. It is included. And thanks again, RPM Tesla. They're now in stock and now shipping with guaranteed arrival by Christmas. Thank you.